How KanBo can protect information and data when a company works as a distributed organization. Whether you run a large corporation or a growing startup, data security and privacy is a concern for all kinds of modern businesses. Not only can such threats make your business seem untrustworthy, but it can also cause massive disruptions in business operations and limit your business continuity. In recent years, many businesses have become the target of malicious attacks that have caused irreversible damage. It can be almost impossible to recover from a serious data breach, and most businesses just end up losing it all. In a world where your data is your biggest strength, leaving it vulnerable can end in catastrophe. When you factor in the remote and distributed nature of work, data protection and privacy become even more crucial. Fortunately, there are several ways for businesses to be more mindful of their security practices and strategies. From building robust security strategies to conducting security awareness programs, businesses can ensure safety in many different ways. What are information security and privacy? Information security and privacy are two of the most important concerns of businesses and individuals in the digital age. When it comes to defining the two terms, many people use them interchangeably. However, the two terms are quite different when examined in context. Information security is about safeguarding data. This includes protection against unauthorized access of this data through limitations on who can access it. Privacy is usually defined as the protection of user identity. Privacy is a huge concern as most businesses collect sensitive user data that needs to be safeguarded to maintain trust and reliability. Why is privacy important to business? As people shift their entire lives online, there are rising concerns about the information that they share on the internet. Businesses that function in the digital space need to be highly aware of this looming threat to their customers' privacy. Here are some reasons why privacy is crucial for a business. Compromised privacy can be highly damaging to customers. Everyone knows that privacy is a good thing, but what happens when it's compromised? In today's world, a breach of privacy can have some sinister outcomes. Since customers are sharing highly sensitive information, including their credit card details, with businesses, compromising their privacy is no longer an option. If this personal information gets into the wrong hands, customers may have to face identity theft, financial fraud, and other issues that your business might be held liable for. Privacy builds customer trust. Your customers trust you with their sensitive information, and your job is to keep that trust intact. Once you lose that trust and reputation, it can be almost impossible to build it back. It gives you a competitive advantage. Guaranteeing privacy for your customers can put you at a competitive advantage over others. Building an impeccable image when it comes to customer privacy with help with building a stellar reputation and retaining your loyal customer base. For this, you need to have an easy-to-understand privacy policy that limits sharing personal information and a framework to resolve privacy issues. How can a business keep information secure? Provide security training. Organizations can benefit from using an employee training program to spread awareness about good security practices that can prevent data breaches. It is known that most data breaches occur due to human errors, including simple email phishing scams and weak passwords. Providing employees dedicated training can help them steer clear of such bad practices. Build for a data security strategy. Today, organizations need to be more aware of their data than ever before. For this, businesses can maintain a data security strategy that helps them secure organization-wide information. Use multi-factor authentication (MFA). By the time most businesses detect a data breach, it is already too late to recover compromised accounts. All personal and administrative accounts should be secured with multi-factor authentication to ensure maximum privacy. Strictly regulated access to the cloud. For organizations that have embraced the cloud, it is essential to establish strict permissions and access controls to ensure that data remains secure on the cloud. Why is it important to understand security and data protection? The digital era has made the internet our second home. While this opens up new opportunities for businesses, it also gives malicious actors a distinct advantage, making it easier to access personal information and sensitive business data. From ransomware attacks on business systems to other sophisticated breaches, there are many examples of emerging security threats that have the potential to damage your business. In such an unsafe climate, security and data protection are no longer limited to your IT professionals and security team. For security practices to be effective, every individual in your organization needs to have a basic understanding of how to stay safe online. Meanwhile, decision makers need to be even more invested in security and data protection measures. Businesses where individuals do not understand these crucial concepts will continue to be highly vulnerable to malicious threats. What is the purpose of security and data privacy? Safeguards the organization against data breaches that can prove to be highly destructive. Data breaches can cost organizations large amounts of money. Ensuring good privacy and security will help prevent this loss of revenue. Helps protect customer privacy, which is key in retaining customer trust and upholding your business reputation. Builds a trustworthy and secure image that increases brand value. Provides a competitive advantage over others. How your organization can ensure security and data protection. 1. Come up with a security strategy. Businesses need an actionable security strategy that covers all possible areas of concern and vulnerabilities. This should include everything from prevention and response to recovery. 2. Use malware protection. Malware is the most common type of threat businesses face daily. It is important to come up with a malware protection strategy that keeps your machines and networks safe. Here are some common things to help you steer clear of malware threats. Turn on the firewall. Use dedicated and trusted protection software and antivirus for endpoint security. Utilize anti-spam software to ensure emails remain clean. 3. Protect the wireless network. Wireless networks are an easy way for hackers to gain access. It is important to use strong encryption on your routers and maintain invisibility to avoid malicious entities. 4. Strengthen passwords. Maintain strict guidelines when it comes to passwords and encourage your employees to change their passwords routinely. Follow the best practices for selecting secure passwords, using special characters, numbers, and passphrase to strengthen them. 5. Auto-update your software. Using older versions of software can put you at great risk of exploitation. Ensure that your software is set on auto-update so you have all the latest patches and version changes without manually doing so. How secure is KanBo? As you work freely in KanBo, you can rest assured that your data is secure against all external threats. Here are some of KanBo's notable privacy and security features to keep you safe as you work. Choose the location of your data. Whether you use a hybrid or cloud storage solution or a secure on-premise one, KanBo has a solution for every security strategy that exists. KanBo adapts to your business security needs while adding functionality that helps you do your best work. Azure Active Directory and KanBo. If you're one of the enterprises that rely on Azure AD to maintain security, KanBo has the right solution for you. KanBo's external KanBo groups, EKUGs, can easily connect with Azure AD groups, giving AD full control over access in KanBo. Control access levels in KanBo. KanBo provides granular access that strikes the perfect balance between security and flexibility. The 3 default security groups include Visitors. Visitors can read content, follow the board, download documents, and write comments on cards. Members. Members can perform all actions except for changing settings or structure and inviting members to the board. Owners. Owners have full control of the KanBo board. They are allowed to do everything visitors and members can do. On top of that, they can also change settings, invite others, and alter the structure of the board. Handling deletion. It can be damaging to permanently delete business data that you may need later. KanBo gives board owners control over the deletion of data. Owners can choose to disable deletion so users can only archive cards instead of permanently deleting them. Archives cards, much like closed boards, can be reactivated at any time and appear in search results. Compliance and proof of process powered by blockchain. To maintain compliance, KanBo provides a blockchain module that ensures the immutability of all transactions found in board and card streams. KanBo's blockchain ensures that inputs and actions are legitimate. Proof that accounting processes are sound. Reported figures are accurate. The organization remains safe from all disasters arising from illegitimate actions. Conclusion. Threats to business data security and privacy can often end in catastrophe, with businesses losing their revenue, customers, and reputation. However, good prevention policies and data security practices can help your businesses stay safe and secure in a highly connected world. It is essential to promote a good understanding of data protection and privacy while implementing sound safeguarding strategies to ensure the right balance of safety and flexibility that modern businesses can thrive on.